Hi everybody, welcome to EduTap and also welcome to another ARD current affairs series which is currently going on for the NABARD Grade A 2025 exam. And in this series we cover all the news that would help you to answer multiple choice questions or such news which you can beautifully utilize in your descriptive answer writing, and in certain scenarios to talk about such news that would help you to develop that interest in the ARD section and would also help you to understand like what are the currently what are the situations that are going on in India related to agriculture and rural development, right? So today we have picked up three very important news. The first one talks about agroforestry for resilient rain-fed landscape. On this topic a workshop was conducted. So in this news we will first understand like what is agroforestry, what is this news all about, and what were the in the workshop what were the topics that were discussed and the concerns those were raised. Okay. Second, there is a smart gene switch for crop resilience has been developed. Okay, so because of this, what will happen? In short, if I have to tell you, the productivity of crops will increase. Now, under what conditions, what sort of productivity to fight what, everything we will understand in this news. And finally, government has approved procurement of moong and urad pulses in Madhya Pradesh and उत्तर प्रदेश. सो वी विल टॉक अबाउट इट. ठीक है, तो पहले बात करते हैं दिस न्यूज दैट इज एग्रोफॉरेस्ट्री फॉर रेजिलियंट एंड रेनफेड लैंडस्केप, अ वर्कशॉप दैट हैपेंड ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज एग्रोफॉरेस्ट्री? So as the name suggests, it is a combination of two things. Agro means your agriculture, okay, and forestry means your basically trees. All right, so when you incorporate your forestry or rearing or growing of trees along with agriculture, it is known as agroforestry. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे you are doing like for example you are growing crops, or in fact you are rearing livestock, and along with that you have gone for such species of trees that would help to sell it later on in the commercialized market and give you some profit. ठीक है, so this is agroforestry. So basically this particular workshop was on that how agroforestry should be promoted, and and especially in what areas? In the rain fed landscapes. Okay, what is rain fed? As the name suggests, fed means what? Feed, to eat, yeah, right, or to consume something, and rain means water. So basically rain fed areas are those areas where agriculture is completely dependent on your rain. Okay, we know that in agriculture we require water. Now we have understood irrigation facilities are also there where water can be artificially provided into the field, right? But still, you know, 60% of agriculture that happens in India, it is dependent on rain fed. Means when the rain will come, then only the water, the area will be used or will be used as water from the rain. Okay, 60% of that area is like that. So in such areas the government, or you can say the stakeholders, have decided that we should promote agroforestry. Okay, why? Because that would increase the sustainability. How, in how manner, we will look at the next slide. But let's just see that this particular workshop was organized by whom? By three stakeholders. First one being the National Rainfed Area Authority, okay, and the Natural Resource Management Division. These are under Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and then Revitalizing Rainfed Agriculture Network. Okay, अब like how this can help, how agroforestry can help in resilient rain-fed agriculture or landscape. First of all, unlock the carbon potential for farmers. See, these trees, they what they do, they absorb a lot of carbon dioxide, right? Now what happens? There is a concept of carbon credit that is currently, you know, it's quite famous in agriculture sector, and it has started to get established but not widely. But in future, in like far in the future, it will be established each and everywhere. So what is this concept? Basically एक simple सा तरीका बताती हूँ. ठीक है, for example there was this A industry or A unit and there was B unit. ठीक है, तो it's expected or it's being said that in future what will happen, that there will be limit of how much carbon dioxide this particular industry can emit into the atmosphere. There will be a limit to it. ठीक है, and again as I said that this has started to get implemented at a very broad level, at very higher level, but later on it will, at even at the basic level, whatever industry or even for that matter agriculture, maybe a lot of carbon dioxide and methane etc are released, right? So everywhere this concept will be implemented of carbon credit. Okay, so this concept says that for example A industry would have a limit of releasing carbon dioxide, right, and B also will be having the limit. Okay, up for example if A unit they exceed this limit, okay, they would have to give any penalty, and that would be very hefty, right? What other thing they can do, they can approach this B unit and they say, okay, you have liberated lesser than what was told to you, right? So I will purchase that remaining unit from you, right? For example, if 100 unit was there and this consumed 110 and this consumed 90 only, so this A will go to B and say, okay, you still have 10 units left, let me buy it from you, and then cumulatively we have to emit 200, and cumulatively our 200 carbon dioxide will be emitted. Okay, why B would want to sell it? B would want to sell it because he is getting money for it, right? And why would want to purchase it? Why they don't directly pay the penalty? Because penalty will be very very huge, and purchasing this carbon credit will still be affordable for them. Okay, so if they have to spend money, they would be mindful about it where they can save money, right? So in this manner, so this unlock carbon potential की जो farmers की बात कर रहे हैं, first of all these trees they are able to absorb a lot of carbon dioxide, right? And then in future what they can do, they can reserve this carbon credit and they can sell it off into the market, so that will act as an additional source of income. ठीक है, enable whole ecosystem planning. ठीक है आपकी, because when we talk about planting trees into the area, it's just not about absorbing carbon dioxide, right? It holds on your soil particles also, है ना? So what happens, because these trees, their roots, they would hold on to soil, they would hold on to soil, so soil erosion is reduced, right? It would help to maintain the moisture into the soil. It would help to create a better microbial ecosystem into the soil, right? A lot of bacteria, those are in the roots, they would be able to survive in that area. The whole ecosystem is enabled. Okay, and also when we talk about strategic directions under this particular workshop that were talked about, it was also, yes, talked about that the convergence institutional conversion should be done. For example, institution or the stakeholders that are involved in rural development, those are there in forestry, agriculture or different department, they should come together so that a proper rain-fed landscape can be made. Reform unfavorable restrictions. अभी देखो जैसे फिलहाल क्या है, जैसे for example cutting trees are illegal, okay, at private property also. If you have a tree, if you are cutting it down, it is illegal, you might be jailed for it, right? But if any farmer is doing agroforestry, they are cultivating some species of or some varieties of such trees, can be like they have to be cut down to be sell into the market, right? But now it is currently illegal, right? So there has to be some reforms challenges that needs to be done by state government, by national government, so that farmers have that liberty to grow those trees that can actually give them the profit. Okay, and then target land deterioration neutrality. Again, this talks about what this land deterioration neutrality. It is actually a United Nations concept where the quality of soil should not be wasted over there, right? And also I want to add, when we say whole ecosystem planning, not only these when I said that these trees, they would conserve or they would prevent soil erosion, they would also be very useful during flood situation. Means they would reduce the flow of water, so flood like situations are removed. Okay, drought like situation would not occur, right? So all in all, agroforestry will help to adapt to the climate change that we are currently facing, right? So that was first news. I hope you have all the clarity. Now coming to the second news. Okay, CRISPR, I have written its full form over here in case you want to know. That is clustered regularly interspace short palindromic repeats. So basically this is a kind of tool, okay, and this tool, it actually helps in DNA modification. Like for example, we know currently we are pretty much focusing on DNA editing, so that whatever variety we would want in agriculture, we can just directly manipulate the DNAs. We cut from some end, we join from some end, and whatever desirable product we want to achieve, we can have by altering the DNA. ठीक है, so this tool is used for that purpose. ठीक है, but what the scientists have done in this particular case, before starting that, let's just understand that why was this step taken. ठीक है, so basically global temperature is rising, ठीक है, a lot, and also plant diseases are also, like, you know, new variants are coming up. Okay, usually in such situation, and especially in when the temperature rises, the plant, it goes under stress. Okay, and due to high temperature also, the chances of disease to the plant, they also increases, right? So whenever the plant goes under stress, it directly impacts its productivity, right? And of course that's bad, right? We want to have the best productivity, right? So what the scientists have done, they have focused on this factor, that we have to control the stress limit of the plant so that our productivity is not hampered. Okay, now let's keep this aside, and now let's understand how it will be done. Okay, अब देखो what happened, the plant innately, देखो all organism in this world, they would want to live. ठीक है, तो all organism, they have their coping mechanism, they have some fighting genes inside them. Similarly, plants have the fighting genes inside them that would help them to fight against the diseases, that would help them to fight against the, you know, temperature rise, and if there is drop in water that's happening inside the plant, right? But under stress, these genes are not able to perform, right? Because देखो, the plants, they have the fighting gene, but they are not active all the time. Because if these fighting genes are active all the time, then what will happen, your plant, it will consume a lot of energy of the plant, right? So so what happened, only in certain situations it used to get activated, right? But now if the plant is under stress, this activation, it is not able to occur properly. Okay, so to tackle this problem, that genes are already present inside plant, we just need to make them activated, right? So with this concept, this particular research was done. So basically what is done, तो यहाँ पे CSI, इसमें जैसे हमने जो CRI SPR जो tool है, that is usually done for the gene cutting, so that will not be done. In this case, gene will not be cut. However, a protein is there, that is CAS9. वैसे D का मतलब यहाँ dead होता है. This is the modified protein of CAS9. ठीक है, तो DCS9 एक ये system है. तो what it will do, it will not cut the DNA. This tool will not cut the DNA in this particular case, but what will happen, this particular system will actually activate those stress genes in under the condition that is required. So basically switch on switch off wala case hai yahan pe. This particular system will be in switch off mode all the time, but as soon as the stress conditions come, this DCAS9 system, it will get switched on, and as soon as it gets switched on, it will activate the defense genes and heat response genes. Okay, and then our plant will be able to fight itself for the conditions that are coming towards it. ठीक है, so this is the reason. अब ये DCAS9 system भी अभी कैसे activate होगा, we are saying ना that this will be DCAS9 system, it will be in switched off mode, and as soon as the condition arrived, it will get switched on, and because of it, the heat response genes and defense genes will be triggered, right? We are saying that. But how it will get switched on? Under the stress, there has to be first stimulus given to it, then only it will get switched on, right? So that will happen because of that. This is TM is transmembrane domain. ठीक है, so this is a protein. Up, don't get confused. Basically, this research was this research has happened in tomato plant. What has happened in tomato plant? There is a protein which is known as TM domain. ठीक है, अब this DCAS9 system, it has been attached to DM protein, TM domain. Now whenever under stress, this first of all, this TM domain protein, it will get activated, then it will activate this DCAS9 system, and then this DCAS9 system will further, it will trigger either the heat response genes if the temperature is increasing, or the defense genes in case the pathogens are attacking. Again, if I'll tell you what has happened under this, TM gene will be attached with your DCAS9 system. ठीक है, now under stress condition, first what will happen, this TM transmembrane protein, it will get activated. It will then, what will done, it will switch on this system, DCS9 system, and as soon as it gets switched on, it will trigger either the defense genes in case the trigger was your plant disease, any pathogens has attacked, or your heat genes. ठीक है, heat genes कौन कौन से आपके NAC2 और HSFA6B. ठीक है, these two are your heat response genes which will get triggered, and defense genes में क्या आपका CBP60G and SARD1. ठीक है, तो I hope you have gotten the concept. ठीक है, TM gene and DCS9 system, they will be combined. This TM domain, it is a type of tomato protein under stressful condition, it will get activated, which will further, it will activate or switch on this DCAS9 system, which will further trigger whatever genes that needs to be triggered. ठीक है, अभी currently this system has been successfully triggered in tomatoes, potatoes and tobacco, but it is and especially under which pathogen, pseudomonas species के अंदर. ठीक है, so it's been expected that maybe in other varieties also, or other species also, this can be incorporated, so that again climate resilience के ऊपर ये सारी चीजें बातें आ जाती हैं. ठीक है. Lastly, we have this news. Government has approved procurement of moong and urad dal. देखो MSP का concept everybody know, minimum support price. So basically, before the crops are sown, government, they what they do, they declare that this is the price everybody should buy, minimum at this price. ठीक है, from farmers. If they want to pay extra, they can, but minimum at this price, तो they have to pay. ठीक है. And on the other hand, government then also promises to farmer that if nobody is giving you this rate, we will buy it. ठीक है. And that case, when we say, where the government is saying that if nobody is buying you, we will buy from you from this rate, that is under your price support scheme, where the government, what they do under this scheme, they guarantee the farmer, if nobody is buying your products, we will buy it, right? अब क्या हो रहा है, स्पेशली इफ यू टॉक अबाउट इन इंडिया, लेंटिल्स की काफी कम हो रही है, दालों की, प्लस आपके जो ऑयल सीड्स हैं, इनका प्रोडक्शन ऑफ दीज इज वेरी लो. ओके, एंड वी आर हेविली रिलायंट ऑन द इम्पोर्ट फॉर इट. ठीक है. अब government, they want to assure the farmers, they want to actually promote the farmers, to buy more, to grow more and more these crops, so that the demand, the domestic demand can be fulfilled, है ना. तो अब उसके लिए they have to do what, they have to assure the farmers that if nobody buys, we will buy it, right? So under that only, government, what they have announced, they have announced कि MP में उड़द और मूंग खरीदेंगे, farmers need not to worry, और यूपी में क्या खरीदेंगे, उड़द को खरीदेंगे. ठीक है, MP में मूंग और उड़द, और यूपी में उड़द को खरीदेंगे, that is to ensure the price stability. ठीक है. And this will be done, एक online registration होगा farmers का, so that only the authentic farmers can get the benefit of it, right? And yeah, so means technology भी use होगी, online registration and everything, and support will be given to the farmers. So that was all about it. Now let's do some question. What is the primary aim of introducing this CRISPR based smart gene switch in crops, the switch on and switch off ka? So if you read out all the options, the option number C is the correct one. Crop fight heat, stress और pathogens को fight करने के लिए. ठीक है. Now this switch developed by Bose Institute uses a TM domain of which plant? अभी ये starting में किससे बना है, तो see this is from your option number C, tomato. लेकिन आपके टोमेटो, पोटैटो और जो टोबैको है, उसमें ये देखा गया कि या इट्स वर्किंग, राइट? विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग जीन्स आर एसोसिएटेड विद हीट रिस्पॉन्स इन योर CRISPR बेस्ड जीन स्विच? ठीक है, दो है, एक हीट रिस्पॉन्स था और एक आपको पैथोजन रिस्पॉन्स बताइए, डिफेंस जीन को कहते हैं. ठीक है, तो आपका जो ऑप्शन नंबर बी है, दैट इज फॉर योर व्हाट, दैट इज फॉर योर हीट, एंड फर्स्ट वन वाज फॉर योर डिफेंस सिस्टम, राइट? व्हाट इज द प्राइमरी ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ सेटिंग अप ऑफ रिसर्च सेंटर? ओके, सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द प्रीवियस का आ गया. ठीक है, प्लीज skip this particular question. Coming to the next one, which of the following is a strategy identified for scaling agroforestry intervention? ठीक है, क्यों जरूरी है, तो that is option number B, enable whole ecosystem plan, क्योंकि बाकी जो है that is not actually aligning with the objectives of what was the workshop. And now you have a homework for you under the PSS scheme, which pulses are approved for procurement in Madhya Pradesh और यूपी के लिए assurance दी है. These are the toppers of the last session. Disha, Yogesh and Preeti said the right answer, then Akash Deep, then we have R.K. Srivastav said the right answer, Mehnaz said the right answer, we have Boli Priya said the right answer, Suresh said the right answer. Thank you Suresh, thank you Priya, and Sonia said the right answer, right? So that is all in this video. We'll meet again with another section of June news. Until then, all the very best for your examination, and thank you. And I also want to say that you can join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of this and every lecture that we provide here on YouTube. Thank you.